right, so we have our design printed. It'll be really pretty. I used my Epson printer and converted it to a sublimation printer. And so right now it doesn't look very pretty. It prints kind of dull, but when it goes on the vessel, when it goes on this right here, you'll see how vibrant it is in just a minute. The sucky part, it doesn't fit in my cutter, so I have to hand cut this, which is not a big deal. I have to make sure I get it straight. And I'm not, I don't know, my eyesight's off, I don't know what it is, but I'm not a straight cutter. Like when I lay something down, it's typically crooked. I hit, oh, this is straight. It's not straight. It's crooked, and I really can't see. I try to get patterns that I don't have to be straight. All right, so this would be available up at MFA. This is a special order. All right, so now what I have to do, make sure that I don't have my design upside down, and I wrap it around my vessel. Tricky part to this is that you need to have it tight, and you have to use heat tape. So you wrap it around like so, make sure it's even, and you'll see how tight. I hold it down with one hand, and just pull it like that. And I create a little tab so you can pull it off. Makes it so much easier. You'll see when it's hot. And hold it and pull it. It needs to be super tight. Do one more. Create my tab. Check the tape underneath it. Hold it. Oh, see how tight it was? You didn't want to do it. Hold it and pull it. Hold it. You have to have heat resistant tape because when it gets into the air fryer, it's at 350 degrees for 6 minutes and it gets hot. And you don't want tape melting everywhere. What is going on with my tape? I'm gonna do it this way. All right, same thing. You want to make sure that you hold it and pull it out with my thumb. Hold it and pull it. Hold it and pull it. Now, you have extra tape up here. You can see that or not. So I always put that down inside there, and you'll see why in just a minute. And last but not least, the bottom section. See how loose it is? Make sure that stuff is tight. And I don't know if it's the vessel, this vessel that does that. I'm not quite sure why. I think it is. I think it is the vessel, but it's okay. Put it down there. Now, the trick to not getting any lines right here where you had to put it together, you want to make sure that you rub really, really good. Rub that seam together. That matters. If you don't do this, then you're going to have a seam. Rub that. Now, this is you even like to do this when it's all nice. Now, why I put the tape on there is because, see the shrink wrap? It gets very, 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 very hot. And it'll start melting, and it'll start melting on the vessel. And it's very hard to get off. You can get it off when it's hot, but if you let this cool down, which you should because you're going to burn yourself, it's very hard to get the shrink wrap off. Then you have to use your heat gun, heat it back up to get the shrink wrap off. So if you put the tape over the ends, it comes off, and you don't have to worry about it. Yay! Okay, let's heat this up. All right, I use the air fryer. Now, I don't cook food in this air fryer. This is only for sublimation. So do not cook in your air fryer. I do 380 for 4 minutes, and then I'll flip it over and do another 4 minutes and put the bottom on the top. See you soon. This bad boy's hot. See how the shrink wrap melted? If you don't have tape on there, it is a booger to get off the vessel. Another 4 minutes. Here we go. All right, here is the final product. Time will tell. So typically, I start from the top and I cut through the tape. Mind you, this is very, 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 very hot. Right now, it is moving. See how well that comes off? Boy, see, here's an example. It's on the bottom of it. I didn't have tape. I didn't have tape to get it off. So now, it's super hot. You don't want to scratch the bottom of it. So here's an example of, you gotta be careful because you'll scratch the bottom of it because it's frosted. So that sucks. See? This is why you want to put tape around it. But I'll get it off. Here is our final product. Look at that. Isn't that cool? There's our final product. We'll put a candle in there, and this will make somebody very happy. Now, look around. You don't see any seams, right? I don't even know where the seam would be at if it was going to have a seam. But no seams. That's because I scratched it. Want to make sure you scrape. We are going to try to get this plastic off. It is a pain in the butt. It's heated up. It's shrinking right there. It is. The vessel's so hot. It's hard to hold on to it. Oh shoot, I just broke a spoon. Hot, hot. Little elbow grease. Got that work out. All right, there's the final product. I got it all off, but like I said, make sure that you tape the bottom, make sure you tape the top, so you don't have to worry about that because your time is money. I hope that you learned something from this. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you can get updated on new upcoming videos.